Alright, so continuing with my post WWE YouTube existence, I gotta say, I feel like a recovering drug addict. I'm clean, I'm just off drugs, and I feel fucking free. It's a great feeling. Um, but before I talk about this video, really quickly, to my subscribers and, viewers, I just want to say, after my last couple videos where I said I'm getting off of the WWE viewership experience. I'm done reviewing it and talking about it and watching it. A lot of people, showed their love, and it means a lot. Gives me a lot of confidence and rises my self esteem because my whole channel was based off of that, and to know that people are still with me, that's great. It makes me want to do more and do good for this channel. A lot of people coming out saying, that they loved all my stuff, that I'm, they're one of their favorite or maybe even their favorite YouTuber, that I'm honest with, I'm really honest when I do my videos, I know what I'm saying, and I'm funny, and, pretty much I'm simply the best, to sum it up. And, to all those people, I really want to say thank you, and, it means a lot. It really does. So I'm glad you enjoyed the videos, and I hope you stick around for, other stuff, because, there's other things in life to wrestle than wrestling. Wrestling wasn't, at the beginning of time until the end of time. There's other stuff around life besides wrestling. And one of those things is The Walking Dead. That's a pretty popular thing, right? So let's talk about The Walking Dead. This is the most recent episode 7, I believe. Yeah, episode 7 of season 4 aired on Sunday, and I want to talk about it. All right, it was called Dead Weight, and this is the second Governor episode, and I thought this was a really good episode. Bringing back the Governor to the show kick-started this season, really did, because it was kind of getting bogged down with all the flu sickness shit. Everybody's coughing for like 30 minutes, and it gets boring. And the Governor is just an awesome fucking character. He really is, and I really like how they're fleshing him out a lot. He's not, just some one-dimensional villain, like I said this on my last video. And this was a great episode. So the Governor's streak of being a good character has lasted all of one episode. He's back to being a nut again in this episode. So let's talk about it. It picks up right where the last episode left off. Ramirez finds the Governor in the little ditch, and he brings the Governor and the new family he has into his crew. But Ramirez says that he's the leader and all that. And then there's these two other guys. There's this like army brat, this like real like cowboy type of army guy, and then there's this other right hand man for Ramirez who's kind of a wuss. And it looks like the Governor is just trying to fit in. You don't really suspect anything to happen, and you really feel like he's changed, and they address it a lot. Anytime they bring up his past, he tries to like avoid it, because you could tell he is really trying to be a changed man, but eventually he can't be a changed man for too long. He's having a discussion with Ramirez by himself, and he takes a golf club and whacks Ramirez in the head and fucking throws him into a ditch with a bunch of walkers and kills Ramirez. And it's like, holy shit, they're just having, a friendly fucking talk, and the Governor's back to doing the crazy Governor shit that he was up to last season. He's really becoming like kind of a tragic character, because I feel like he really did want to just live with this new family, without drama and all this. But I think the fact that he cares about this family and he wants to keep them alive, that is why he is killing off Ramirez and killing off other people. First of all, the Governor has a huge fucking hero complex, that's for sure. But, I read this somewhere, and it was very good. I like the way they said it. Basically, for the Governor, his motivations are different, but his methods are the same. His motivation this time is that his new family, Megan, Lily, and Tara, I do think that he genuinely does care, and that's why he kills off Ramirez in order to be the leader of the group, because he knows that only he could keep the group alive. Ramirez really isn't ready for that leader role. So I think his methods are still crazy, but his motivation is coming from a good place. So it's hard to judge him. Yes, he is mostly evil, but I'm glad that they show other qualities to him. That he is doing this because he cares about the family. Like I said, his motivations are different, but his methods are the same. And then he eventually kills the weaker right hand man because he was the next in charge. And he has one last glimmer of redemption and hope to try to get away from this madness that's about to envelop in him. And he tells Megan and Taryn Lilly on them to pack up and they have to leave because something bad is gonna happen. And they're driving away, but there's like they run into it's like a fucking swamp of walkers, and it's like fucking quicksand or some shit, a huge like mud bath of walkers, and they can't get by them. So it's like symbolic that the governor himself just cannot escape who he is. He has to just be who he is. He'll never be able to escape himself. So he realizes, I can't be just the guy that goes away from my past. I have to if I have to be evil in order to save this family, that's what I have to do. I can't escape fate. So he decides to just accept it, goes back to the camp, becomes the leader in charge, and basically says to them that he's looking for a place for them to go, that he has a place in mind. And then it gets to the fucking crazy ending. We see him scouting somewhere, and we see Rick and Carl, and now we're up to date from where we last saw when we first saw the governor in the season, when he's watching Rick and Carl, and then he sees Michonne and Herschel, and he takes out his gun and he points the gun at Michonne without them knowing it, and the episode cuts. So we're in for a wild fucking mid-season finale. Next week is the mid-season finale. So that it's gonna be intense. It's gonna be action-packed because they want to leave you, wanting more, because it's gonna be gone for like 2 months, I think like a month or 2 months. They're gonna have the mid-season break. But holy shit, it's gonna be fucking crazy. They showed clips of the governor's crew and Rick's crew facing off. So many things, so many different variables here that could happen, and we still haven't even picked up with what's Rick's crew. Daryl finding out that Rick made Carol leave. How's that gonna work out? What is gonna happen to Carol? I doubt she's written off the show completely. But yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. The governor's awesome character, really is, makes it very fucking interesting. And I just you could really relate to his struggles. He really does care about this family. It's like his second chance at being happy at life. But on the other end, he has to go to horrible lengths in order to protect them, and those horrible lengths is being the governor again, not being Brian, the guy with the beard, getting medical supplies for a sick grandpa. He's got to be the governor again, and I wonder what is gonna happen when his new girlfriend Lily and Megan, and they find out who he really is. They find out that he wants to kill Rick and this group. It's I wonder if he's gonna, brainwash them into saying that, you have to kill people because people are after you, or, they're gonna realize, holy shit, this guy is crazy. And I think there's gonna be a lot of heartbreaking shit, I think it's gonna be bloody. I don't know, I think the little girl's gonna die somewhere. I think the governor's gonna cause her death in some way, little Megan. Or, the mother, or maybe even both. But yeah, great episode, really great stuff. Loved seeing this shit unravel with the governor. Him trying to be a family man, but resorting to his old ways again. All right, so that's the review of this week's episode of The Walking Dead. Let me know what you thought of the episode. Let me know what you think is gonna happen, the mid-season finale, and all that jazz. All right. As always, I'm Jay Shady, the voice of reason. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later.